Hartman's Community Centre, Milton, Ontario, Canada. Dragons of Histh, Part 4, Chapter 1. The cavern in which this communal gathering occurs in is thousands of feet wide and hundreds of feet high. In the center is a 150-foot diameter saucer-shaped depression with a stone ramp leading from the edge to a pedestal in the center. On this mount is perched the black statue of Histh. The depression is 15 feet deep and is filled with a yellowish liquid. Suspended high from the ceilings are two cages filled with a screaming human boy in one and a senseless girl in the other. They are about to become unwilling participants in the initiation ceremony. Had they been a little more willing, a set of stone steps leads down from the pedestal on which Aurelio is perched into the pool below his claws. Surrounding the edge of the depression is a bank of stone along its rim, raised 6 feet off the ground. This barrier to entrance to the pool is a recent addition. There are 16 tunnels leading into the ceremonial cavern and a space in the rock face where a 17th tunnel used to be. The 16 tunnels are filled with much roaring, hissing, and dragons and dragonesses, looking for a secluded, dark, damp spot away from prying eyes. But from the former 17th tunnel, only a faint crackling can be heard. Finally, the ceremonies begin. Magrath is assisted by her fellow witch dragonesses and by their 5 aides. Magrath herself does not have an assistant, unlike the other 5 witches. Their assistants are young French sky dragonesses, and someday they themselves will practice the craft of dragon witchery. Magrath speaks in a common dragon language, which is a combination of roars, hisses, and body movements. She repeats the old great serpent prophecies, and when she mentions the part about the end of the world coming upon the rebirth of 6 great serpents, the 5 sky dragonesses start to tremble and glance at Tunnel 17, as does most everyone else in the cavern. After having tuned up his 500-gallon oil drum, the French sky dragon by the sea serpent pool starts to pound out a rhythm. Tappity tap tap, boom, tappity tap tap, boom, tappity tap tap, boom, tappity tap tap, boom. Soon the word dragon standing by his terrified human gives up on her and concentrates on the beat. Every time he hears that boom, he lets out a lusty roar, soon accompanied by other dragons. At this point, the 5 sky dragonesses glance at Tunnel 17, hoping it will stay silent, but it is not to be. From the other side of the sealed entrance comes a muffled roar, which follows the beat of the booming drum. This is shortly followed by a pounding of a different sort as a heavy mass inside the tunnel crashes against its stony prison with such force that the cavern shakes, as if hit by an earthquake, and chips of stone fall from the ceiling. Magrath is also glancing at Tunnel 17, but then she returns her gaze to the 5 sky dragonesses. They have every reason to tremble, because the creature sealed forever in Tunnel 17 was once their sister, Ida. Now she is a great serpent. Ida had been a superior kind of dragon. She was one of a clutch of 6 eggs laid by a bipedal carnivorous dragon after a successful mating with a French sky dragon. Her mother was a descendant of Margaret the Dragon, and her father had the blood of a divine feathered dragon serpent in him. Thus, in Ida flowed the heritage of some of the best dragon races in existence. Being a mere carnivorous bipedal dragon, her mother did not respond in a motherly fashion when the 6 eggs hatched. Her young did not look or smell like bipedal carnivorous dragons, so she quickly abandoned the nest and left the weak, squirmy little things to their fate. At this stage, Magrath became aware of their plight. Since their mother was of the race of histh, the witch dragoness was attuned to the needs of followers of histh and rescued them from a quick death in the Sahara Desert. She took them back to England for safekeeping. After some inquiries, she discovered that the hatchlings most resembled newborn French sky dragons. Thus, 5 of the 6 were quickly adopted into the clan of French sky dragons and had a happy happy dragonhood. The 6th dragoness, Magrath, kept for herself and named Ida in honor of a long-dead human relative.